18-year real estate cycle. Now, this cycle goes back for hundreds of years, goes back to pre-revolution. So this is a cycle that just keeps repeating over and over and over again. Not only that, but we have really strong empirical evidence and data that can tell us when we started, when we stopped. And of course, here we are in Phoenix metropolitan statistical area, one of the poster childs for the great real estate bubble. We know when that bubble ended and when it started ending its completion. So the completion really started 2009 through 2012. It completed. So sometime in that time frame between 2010 and 2011, it ended. Now, ending was not necessarily a date. We can come up with an exact date, but there was that period of time frame. It's a process, and during that process, 2010, 2011, it ended, and a new cycle started, and it started up. Now, I'm going to tell you that when you have a bottom that's 7 to 9 years outside that bottom, and again, not an exact figure because it's a bottoming process, and there's some empirical things that happen to that, we have a correction. Now, we've been warning the fact that we do have a correction coming. It's due. And now that we're 7 months of existing home sales have declined, I'm assuming that we are entering into the correction period. And here's what happens. First, home sales decline, then prices decline. So you can start looking for a correction in home prices pretty soon. So you have to be really, really careful with what you're buying. Now, I'm not saying don't buy it. I'm just saying be very, very careful what it is and make sure that you have a delta or a profit margin built in so it becomes worthwhile buying. But here's the good news, and I want you to pay very close attention. It may very well be epic. It may be very scary. We may get a very sudden, abrupt decline. We have the business cycle is ending with it, and of course the bond market really has already rolled over, and you're seeing rising interest rates, and the stock market's due. So a lot of turmoil, business cycle, stock market, bond market ending. You could have a lot of turmoil, and I think we could have an epic correction. However, it'd be a correction in an ongoing bull market. And I think once we get through this correction, we are going to go to the next phase. The next phase is where you get rich. And I'm talking really rich. I'm talking about filthy rich. I'm talking about having so much money you don't know what to do with. And we're talking about generational wealth being accumulated. And it's only a 4 to 5 year window that happens. And you are going to be entering it within probably about 18 to 24 months. So we need to prepare. So I'm going to tell you that that's the explosive phase, and the explosive phase is coming, and we're going to see prices go considerably higher. They may go considerably lower at this point. Don't really know. It just depends what's going on. But also keep in mind now, not only do we have the real estate cycle that is going to be going to its final phase, you also have the commodity cycle, which is going to be going into its phase 2, because we are bottoming in the commodity cycle. You've seen oil go down. It's going down. Probably this will be the last bottom. And we've been told that maybe it gets down to 40, but it could get to 15. And if it does, it becomes an incredible buying opportunity. But that's also coming. And then it's up from there. And the same thing with the U.S. dollar. Dollar is its last up leg. And, of course, that's what's depressing commodities. And when the dollar goes down, you have and commodities go up, real estate explodes, and that's the explosive phase. So it's coming. So it's not here yet, but it is coming. I want you to prepare for it. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to help. You're welcome to call me. This is the time to start getting prepared, and we're going to make a lot of money. Thank you much. Bye-bye.